Hello. Sunday night, about 10 o'clock now, PM, yeah. And I've been trying to do this upload about open doors, yeah. The world watch list of the top 10 countries that have been invaded by Islam. You go to Open Doors, yeah? Type in Open Doors. It'll tell you everything you need to know. Like, I've got the booklet. And stop the hate. You see that there? Stop the violence. That, yeah? No, there's nothing against Muslims. It's just, this is what they're doing in Africa, innit? The top 10 countries, I mean, fucking hell, hold on. Let me turn it round so I can see it, yeah? The top 10 World Watch List 2026, yeah? Now there's North Korea. Apart from North Korea, hold on. Open Doors, yeah? It's about what is going on in Africa with what they're doing to the Christians. You know, that religion of peace. What they're doing now, I mean, all you have to do is go to open doors, yeah? And check it out for yourself. This is what the religion of peace does, yeah? It does nothing at all to, I don't know what that is. Anyway, doesn't matter. I'll do the proper upload where I'll talk about them 10 countries, yeah, on the world's top 10 watch list of what they're doing, yeah. And I started a petition on Facebook about this exact thing. I mean, just to get our government, the British government, to recognise what the follower Islam is doing in Africa. Because they're not bothered about what it's doing in our country, are they? No. They're more bothered about Palestine and Iran and all that, aren't they? But they don't talk about the truth about Islam because maybe they're a little bit scared. They don't want to get a foot wah on the head, do they? Do you know what I mean? Anyway, I will do the proper upload to this. It's just that I'm a little bit sad because I've got my technology back now. You know, my phone's from that Islamist that got me arrested. You know, the drug dealer, yeah, who went to police and made up these false allegations about me and put my window through and then got me arrested, yeah? The drug dealer, yeah? That sells to his own community and rips everyone off and calls everyone brother. You're like family to me, you're my brother. What, has he got the script? You're like a brother to me. Whoever that is, yeah? But I wasn't on about that. I was listening to Karen Carpenter, and it is Sunday, a day of rest, yeah? And I've had a right day of rest, mate. Do you know where I've been? Nowhere. I've been up and down the hills of Brad Silly Billy Land. I've been Eurobasket and had a cup of coffee or two. Talked to Moddy and Zach Vinder, yeah, and then went on to see the Silly Billy Hilly Billy Philip went and seen him, and we walked further up the hill, yeah, And we got a couple of coffees there, sat on a wall. He didn't fall over, which I'm glad about because I wouldn't have picked him up. But then I come home and I get a little bit sad, mate, you know, when I think about things that have happened, yeah. Not to me, but to other people. So, because I've got my phones back, I will, let me just try and work out how to use all these things that got took off me a year ago, and I was starving to death, yeah? Because I had to pay for broken windows that I didn't put through. So I was a little bit hungry, but thanks to them down there on Harrogate Road, you know, the shop, they won't give me any free beer. Not free beer, they won't give me anything on tick, but they saw that I was hungry because I'd lost weight, you know, because I had to pay for my window. They didn't know that. I didn't tell them that. But they gave me a wee bit of food here and there, and Philip did as well. But you know my own family? They were like that. We didn't know. But you did, didn't you? You did. Because remember our mum, Alison, Debbie, Joanne, our mum, Mamie, Nicholson, that's our mum, yeah? Do you know I blame why she died June the 29th, nearly a couple of years ago? Do you know I blame it all on? That Packer. I mean, not Packer, Sacker. Because what did he do? He divided our family and put a lot of stress on my mum. So that is why you're getting it. And I don't mean that in a bad way, Sacker, because you got the fists of a featherweight, haven't you? Or is it Matty Feather? You've got the fists of Matty Feathers, haven't you? Or that Wasp, yeah? Who are you going to send next? You are the problem. Anyone that comes near me, right, I have a lot of rage and a lot of anger because my mum died, yeah? Under unusual circumstances, yeah? So come near me, right? And protect, or Sack is my brother. It's like family, mate, right? You get within that harm's length, you're getting it. Because I have to protect my heart. And I swear, right, Mr. Khan, your brothers are probably all right. I've met them, actually. You know what I mean? And I've got nothing against them. But you had a little bit of a nice carry on going on, didn't you? With your little grows here, your little grows there, making loads of money with your pretty bank accounts. Pretty green, actually. As the Beatles once did an album called Pretty Green. You know, when there were pound notes called pound notes and they were green. So they brought out an album called Pretty Green. And you have, or had, bank accounts where you laundered your money, didn't you, Mr. Khan? Do you not think all this would come back on you? Do you think you could take the piss out of me, sit there and smile, yeah, while you divided my mum and dad's family, yeah? And that, how much stress did you put on my mum by doing that? Because when I went up at my mum's, family would ring, my mum, oh, is Richard there? And you sat there, fucking, you're going down, you, Mr. Khan. And I hope your brothers are all right. You brought on yourself, Saki, through too much of, you know, that marching powder. You think you're hard, but you're not, are you? Anyway, I was going to talk about that fucking waste of space, yeah? He's got 3 lovely sons, yeah? He ain't married to Kirsty, but she's a lovely lass. But she's converted to that silly religion, not silly religion, that ideology. So she's gone. Our Debs and her husband, I don't know. he gets job contracts off, well, he did do, you know what I mean, for that. I don't know. I don't care, mate, because I have not changed one dot of what I am for that. Never will I be silent for a bit of cash. That's why I still, on my YouTube channel, it's blowing up, or glowing up, whatever they call it, TikToky boo. They're all these social medias. Why don't you do this? Why don't you do that? And I think, I don't want your money. All I want to do is sit here and get things off my chest and tell the truth about what's going on through my eyes that I'm painted on. Paul Derby, you said that. These eyes I'm painted on. So all I'm doing is, I don't want social media's money. I have enough to live on every month. I can afford a beer. I can afford my seats. I've got more phones than Vodafone now. You know what I mean? But for a year, I had nothing. And where were family? They're just, they were not to do with us. But thanks to friends that wasn't family, because the family didn't do nothing. They just, I don't know. But those that want family, like Eurobasket, Philip, and a couple of others, yeah, they seen what were going on, and they're like, Richard, Scotty, Tricky, Dickhead, whatever you want to call me, they saw it. Did anyone else, you know? I mean, them Holsworths, yeah? Pig. I hope you're gone, you. You're a waste of space. Your two lads and your daughter are lovely, but they're Holsworths, aren't they? Yep. Joanne Nicholson, you're not Nicholson at all, are you? You're a fucking snake. Yeah? And I will say this, and I don't know if I'll upload it, but you might as well be a Holsworth, which is bad on Pig's dad. Michael, his dad, yeah? Does he have out to do with his son, Pig? Pig. And I haven't seen him yet, but, I will bump into him. Not on purpose, and I'm looking forward to it. So watch every corner you go around. Pig, Saki, watch every corner you go around, because I might be there. And I've got a lot of anger because my mum has died, yeah? And what you've done. So you don't want to be bumping into me, and anyone that wants to protect that Saki car, right? Come and say it to me first. Don't be in a pub and then have a line of coke and then follow me in the toilet, yeah? Come and see me face to face, yeah? I'm quite happy for that, because you will get every bit of anger that I've got because my man in here. And like I said to that wasp in the new inn, I'm getting rid of all the pawns, the Joeys like you, like Matty Feathers, whatever it's called. I'm pushing them aside because, see that snake? Saki, Khan, you're finished. And mark my word, right? You threatened to burn down my house. It's on police record that. You put windows through. You did a lot, didn't you? You did a lot, but look. See that? English and proud, me. I'm still here. But you're a shivering wreck, aren't you? You've got your cameras and that. Why don't you have a word with Dean LUFC to arrange a fight? A fight. It'd be like me fighting Matty Feathers, wouldn't it? Because you wouldn't turn up, would you? You'd just get a self-hurling brick and that'd go through my window, wouldn't it? Again, yeah. Or you might hang gliding, because you're an Islamic follower. You loved the butchering of 1,400 people in Israel, didn't you? On your other Facebook page. It's all there. I hope, right, all your little job contracts, I hope you fucking sink. Because I've nothing against your brothers or rest of your family, your sisters and that. It's you, Saka. You brought down this on yourself by thinking, I'll be king of Nicholson family. Yeah, of course he will. So, to the rest of his family, God bless. Your brother, whatever, son, whatever, has brought on himself, hasn't he? If he'd have kept that about his grows and everything, and not being selling and that, right, it'd be all right. I won't give two fucks about what he did. You know what I mean? His grooming gang things and all that. I wouldn't have cared. Well, I would have done about the grooming gangs. And do you know how they do the grooming? Right, I have inside information, right? Which again, I'll do on another upload. This is what people like Saki Khan do to infiltrate one family. And then they have Facebook accounts, whoever they pretend to matter. And the Facebook accounts of the girlfriend. They have lots of girls on there, don't they? So they can, she's vulnerable. It's called, this is what they do. And I ain't lying. I'm telling you the absolute truth of my experience of you let one in, you let them all in. Now, I am not saying all Muslims are bad. Far from it. But I'm going on my personal experience. We let one in to our family, yeah? And he tried to groom Louise. And Laura said, he's a good lad, this Saki. Look at how well Kirsty's doing with, a big Audi and that. Yeah, looks good, doesn't it? But I'll tell you what, you finished, Saka. Right, I ain't going to go violent, because I ain't a violent man, mate. But I am called Too Tricky for a reason. You are called Sad IQ Khan, aren't you? Your nickname. So I'll be too tricky and you'll be a Sad IQ, right, and try and think, what can he do? I can do lots, and I have every avenue still to go down. I haven't decided which one to do yet, but I swear on my children's lives, my mum and dad's life, you, Saki Khan, better run, you better hide, because I'll be round that corner watching and waiting for you, whether it be on Harrogate Road, Bolton Road, Queens Road. Just look round every corner, yeah? Because you never know, it might be me round that corner, and you won't want to make me, will you? Not when I'm still so angry about you dirty, filthy twat.